But I have a story for you. And it's a story only a few of you will hear. You can't tell anybody. You can't upload this. Back in my old house in Memphis, it was haunted. I lived in a haunted house by a ghost. I know, spooky stuff, okay? Spooky stuff. I actually had a few encounters with this specter. It was the summer of 2002. Kids were driving in beat up trucks down the highway. But that's it. That's the visual that I'm planting in your head. Kids driving down the highway in beat up trucks. Okay, my parents at the time were forcing me to read books in the summer. And not only that, I had to do book reports. I can't do book reports in the summer. Kids are supposed to run free, frolicking through the meadows. I can't do this. You can't like me. My mom was like, look, you can't die from reading a book. I'm like, yep, how do you know? Did you read it in a book of lies? That did not go over well. Thus began the summer of reading. I dove into the beige pages of Harry Potter. What? Awesome book. Didn't read it at the time. At the time, did not read it. I really just kind of skimmed through it. I would just go into the bathroom, right, with the book and hop in, bare tub, right? I would go into the bathtub, bare tub, no water, flip open that book, burn through a box of Cheez-Its and pass out into a food coma. That's pretty much what I would do. And then something weird started to happen, right? I started to sleepwalk. And see, I would get up and I would walk out of the bathroom to the banister, okay? Because I'm up on the second floor. And I remember once my mom told me about this encounter with me, a sleepwalking me, right? I come up to the banister and I'm just standing there. And sure enough, my mom stops and she just looks up and she sees just me standing at the banister. And she's like, what? Excuse me? What are you doing? I can tell you what you're not doing. You're not reading. They were on my butt cheeks like a mouse sliding down a tic-tac slide. Now, maybe because I was loaded up on Cheez-Its, right? Or maybe because I was skimming through Harry Potter at the time. My mom said that at this point, I started to cast spells, right? I don't know what this is. My spells that I was casting had a nice blend of Harry Potter and Cheez-Its. So I started to cast Wingardium Leviosa, Expelliarmus, where are my Cheez-Its? Avada Cheez-Its! I was casting very powerful spells. I remember waking up in the game room, okay? And it was pitch black, right? Pitch black. The door was locked, it was closed, and the TV was on, and it was static, okay? I was always creeped out by this room. It just had workout equipment and DVDs, okay? That's enough. That's enough. Okay, and I always felt like somebody was watching me in here, but then I remember I looked over and I saw my dad's Lazy Boy, and it was just slightly rocking, right? And I was like, oh man, look, I don't need to read a book to know that's a ghost! And it started to get even more intense, like months later. Months later, it was time for the book report, okay? My parents at that time had left for Tunica, okay? They went to go gamble. You know, the kind of fun that it doesn't even involve a book. And luckily, my parents left me pizza money, right? They weren't complete monsters, right? Boy, I was a kid on the night town. I ordered that pizza. Hey, baby, order me a big circle with some more on top. Okay, click. That's how the kids ordered the pizza. And I start slapping away at the keys, right? I'm gonna get this thing done. I'm gonna get it done quick. And then as I'm typing away, I start feeling that I am not alone, okay? That there is a presence. An entity is nearby, right? Couldn't shake the feeling. Could not shake this feeling at all. And I remember as I turned back to the keyboard, I just happened to look down, like on the ground where the carpet was, right? And we had kind of thickish carpet, right? So if you walked on it, footprints would appear. And as I look down, I see two footprints embedded in the carpet fibers! Footprints embedded carpet fibers. I could see every toe, the toes, the foot, the elongate. Oh! So what do I do? What do I do? I walk up and I get a bird's eye view of it. I'm starting to investigate. I Sherlock Holmes this thing. Finally, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna Cinderella test this. I'm gonna go up to it. I'm gonna put my foot in, see if the shoe fits, right? I go up, I put my foot in. It's a little bit bigger than my foot. So I immediately, it's like, not today. And I rub out the footprints, right? And at this time, the pizza was here. Oh boy, I run downstairs. I can open the door. Hey, thank you. Toss the tip. I tip. I'm a good tipper. I run upstairs. Oh my God. If you're not running with pizza like that, you're ordering the wrong pizza, okay? I open it up. Dust. Pizza. It was very dusty pizza. Okay, and I take a slice. And right as I take a slice, I look over and I see on the computer screen that there had been gibberish. Typed in it, there was gibber, all over the screen. I was like, what the freak is this? That's not good. So I, of course, do the only thing. I call it out. I call out the ghost. I cross the veil, okay? I'm like, yo, hey! Ghost! Yo, ghost! Look, I'm gonna need to talk to you for a second, okay? I got a book report due tonight, okay? My parents are gonna come back. They're gonna expect fresh sheets of report on the bed, okay? So I need you to back off. Say something! Move something! Nothing happened, okay? Silence. At that point, I'm furious. I'm like, this ghost terrorizing me. It's terror. Let's go, all right? Come on. Ha! I start shadow boxing, right? Around the entire circumference of the room. I'm like, yeah, oh. Finally, I stop because I'm an idiot. Like, what was that gonna do, right? I'm a physical being. Like, trying to hit something in the spiritual realm? Then, something clicked, right? In Harry Potter, okay, there's a spell. This spell, if cast, can expel dark forces. It was called like at the time I didn't know what it was, okay? I don't know. First thing I had to do, get a wand. Got it, okay? It was a Pizza Hut breadstick, okay? And the core was mozzarella, okay? So you knew it was a powerful wand, right? The next thing I had to have, powerful memory. The first thing I thought of was the first time I found a box of Cheez-Its. First time I walked up to that thing, I was like, what is this, a cracker? Normal reaction, okay, to a Cheez-It. I had that, I cast a spell, right? I'm like, expecto! Cheez-It! You can't believe this, but nothing happened, okay? I take a bite out of my wand, defeated, and then, as I turn around, I hear my dad's office door slowly shut. It just goes. At that point, I knew I was either a boy wizard or that there was a deeper lesson here, okay? That if you read books, there's knowledge in these artifacts of old, right? That you can glean and apply it to everyday life. I mean, wow. Guys, that's it. That's all I got for you. I hope you enjoyed this exclusive story. Let me just say, you're awesome, okay? Pieces, juices, out.